Get ready to descend into hell. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming, and it's unlike anything you've seen before.
It thirsts for excruciating pleasure. The very thing we offer. She is hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
Good day, creepies, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's video, I just want to say thank you so very much for engaging into my content here on YouTube. I received 5 hypes this week, so you guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. It means a lot to me that you want to help this channel grow. So all of the liking, the shares, the commenting, the watching of the video is amazing. Thank you for taking that time out of your day. Now, if it's your first time here, I am ReAnimateHer, your queen of Scream. And in this video, I break down everything we know so far, from gameplay mechanics to brutal visuals, and show why fans are buzzing. Before we dive into that, though, I need to give a big thanks to GameSpot's Kurt Indovina, who previewed 40 minutes of gameplay. And I'm going to give you the information that he was discussing. Also, the video of Kurt is down below in the description. Okay, so let's dive into it. What do we know so far? We know that Clive Barker is deeply involved, ensuring this is the first true Hellraiser game. And that's amazing. We know that Doug Bradley returns as the Hell Priest. And this is his first full reprise in nearly 2 decades. And if you watch the trailer, his voice, I mean, my God. Now, the story, as we know so far, is Aiden must rescue Sunny after she solves the Genesis configuration. He enters the Labyrinth, faces cultists, yes, cultists, Cenobites, and endures psychological torment. And from what my understanding is, and some of the B-roll that I've seen in other videos, we are getting the Chatterer, and it looks like we're getting Butterball. It seems like we're getting some of the original characters in Hellraiser. I'm really excited about that. And the fact that they're adding new lore for the game? Cultists? What? Yeah, we'll dive more into that in just a little bit. Fusa is here to say hi. So Hellraiser Revival Gameplay is a first-person, narrative-driven survival horror. There is no skill tree. No skill tree. Yeah, that's beautiful. It has classic Resident Evil style inventory with melee weapons, guns, and the cube. Yeah, you heard that right. The cube is going to be a weapon. The Genesis configuration is going to grant the person that runs it supernatural powers. I'm pretty excited to see that. I'm really excited to see that. Now, the cultists, right? Cultists. We are going to meet the Scarlet Church. Yeah, the Scarlet Church is a group of twisted, cult-obsessed people with reaching the Labyrinth. They want to be a part of this Labyrinth. This is going to play a huge role in the story. Who wants to go into the Labyrinth? Explain to me how, like, why? I would not want to be going into that Labyrinth. I see, and I've read the novel, so I don't want to be. We also see the Cenobites return. Expect to be running from the Chatterer and possibly Butterball and others while navigating through the Labyrinth. Now, from my understanding, and I could be wrong on this, I don't think we're going to be able to kill the Cenobites, which would be correct. You shouldn't be able to. I think they're going to be more of, we're going to have to fight them and run away from them. I have a feeling that stealth is going to be a big part of your search through the Labyrinth for Sunny. Yeah, I think that's going to be cool. I'm really excited for this gameplay. I want to know down below in the comments, are you excited for the Hellraiser? And did you order the collector's edition like I did? Now, we do know right now that there is no rating for this at this point in time. There is a rating to come. They were asked about a rating, and they stated that they are going to try to get away with as much as they can with this game. We definitely know from the trailers, because there's 2 out there, that there's going to be quite a bit of blood, quite a bit of gore, and sex with full frontal nudity in some scenes. So I can see this game being like rated XXX. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they won't have to cut anything out for it to be released. We know how touchy people are. Now, pretty sure it'll be a rated R. There is in-game currency. Yes, there is in-game currency that is lore-based. From my understanding, there are going to be Hellraiser-themed shiny coins, and these can be used for supplies. This could be used for crafting materials, guns, ammo, and who knows what else and more it could be used for. I love the fact that there is going to be an in-game currency, so you know that this is going to have replayability until you can get everything that you want. As I know, there is a crafting system for health, ammo, and gear, which adds more survival depth, which is cool. We definitely know that weapons are going to break and going to be vulnerable to damage. We also know, depending on the enemy that you're going up against, you may have to change your weapon. So for example, if you're going up against, let's just say a cultist in all leather outfit with the gimp mask, and you have a knife, that knife ain't gonna penetrate that, right? So you're gonna have to switch to a melee weapon, maybe a nail-studded bat, and just go to friggin' town. Or maybe you're grabbing a chainsaw. I don't really know, but it seems like the bosses or the enemies, you're gonna have to use weapons for the correct fight. The cube itself, the Genesis configuration, also becomes a weapon. Yeah, it becomes a weapon, letting players channel horrific powers to fight against the Cenobites, and I'm assuming the Hell Priest, the cultists, etc., etc. Now, when Kurt went for this preview of the Hellraiser game at the counter, they had an extreme violent warning and had vomit bags were on hand at the demo of the game. Now, was these vomit bags like to hype stuff up? Because we know how the movies like doing that. Look at Terrifier 3 or whatever. We know that could be a hype marketing gimmick. However, is it that gruesome that some people may have a weak stomach and will throw up? That's a possibility. Yes. You can also expect 7 to 10 hours of pure hellish horror gameplay with no release date as of yet, which sucks. So 7 to 10 hours isn't horrible for a story game. It's not too short, but it's also not too long. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a bit of replayability in this game. I'm really excited to see what Boss Team Games, Saber Active, and Clive Barker have done together to give this to us. I know that just having Clive Barker on board, adding new lore to the Hellraiser chapters, especially bringing in a video game that's going to add even more lore, we are in for a lore orgasmic gaming wild ride, because yeah, it's Clive friggin' Barker, man. Now, for me, this isn't just another horror adaptation like Friday the 13th or the new Halloween game that's coming. It's a Clive Barker approved nightmare, pushing sex, gore, and sadomasochistic horror further than films ever dared. So I think it's going to be great. From cults to Cenobites, Hellraiser Revival is shaping up to be one of the bloodiest survival horror games of the decade. I am all for this. If you love horror deep dives like this, video games, coffee chat of horrors, etc., please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There will be full coverage of the Hellraiser Revival on this channel and live gameplay over on my Twitch channel, which is right there, twitch.tv/ReAnimateHer. So keep your eyes peeled on this channel. Also, if you're feeling quite gracious, give this video a hype. All right, I will slash you all later. Bye.